Hello and welcome to another review for XOR. I'm Daniel Waite and this is brought to you in association with Andrew Edney's Movies, Games and Tech.com. Thanks to Andrew for allowing me to make content for his page, and thanks to the publishers and developers for the code. Today's review is Train Sim World 5 Thomas and Friends, which is available to buy on multiple platforms. Before we go any further, I'd love you to like, comment and subscribe if you enjoy what you see. Your support helps me to make content and grow my channel. So, let's wait no longer and see what it's all about. I've recently got back into Train Sim World 5 and I've covered the Mildmay Line and Cardiff City Network DLC. Accordingly, I thought it would be fitting to give Dovetail's latest release a try. Train Sim World 5 Thomas and Friends is a colourful and simplified version of the base game. As such, it is perfect for lovers of the franchise and younger gamers. This action-packed experience is captivating and fun. Furthermore, it retains many of the realistic elements of its serious Big Brother. Dovetail Games developed and published this train simulation DLC. Moreover, it is a single-player game and it comprises many enjoyable narrated scenarios. None of these events are challenging to complete, but it is the wonderful stories and the stunning West Somerset Railway that brings this game to life. Word of warning though, you do need the West Somerset Railway add-on and the base game to play this vibrant edition. Fans of the base game and other DLC will know you are left to your own devices. Yes, there are scenarios to complete, but the action is aimed towards train enthusiasts and it can be a particularly dry affair. Thankfully, Train Sim World 5 Thomas and Friends breaks the mould. Every scenario has a wonderful story to play through, and this magical touch will make anyone smile. The plots vary, but the action tends to follow the standard Train Sim World mechanics. Effectively, you'll drive either Thomas or Diesel from point A to B. En route, you will couple up to the troublesome trucks or Annie and Clarabelle. Each of these characters talks and chunters as you power along the 23 miles of West Somerset Railway. These snippets of dialogue are fascinating and silly in equal measure. Subsequently, the time flies by despite the slow speeds and simplified gameplay. I was amazed by the simplicity Train Sim World 5 Thomas and Friends allows you to pull points, couple and abide by every speed and signal you encounter. This should have been a complex and overwhelming affair, but it wasn't. Instead, every layer has been simplified and the game benefits as a consequence. If your child has struggled to play the base game, this would be an amazing place to start. The exceptional tutorial talks you through every fundamental and you can move on to the West Somerset Railway add-on once you've finished every scenario. This gradual development will hone young enthusiasts' skills and get them used to the demands of the core game. Visually, Train Sim World 5 Thomas and Friends looks great, the scenario is stunning and the lighting is well considered. I adore the animation and every inch of track is accurate and a pleasure to look at. However, some ridiculous flaws will make you laugh. The lip syncing is awful and there were multiple times when my character or second man was stuck inside each engine's body. None of these problems affected the gameplay, it was just unpolished and slightly disappointing. The audio on the other hand is fantastic. The narration has a wholesome and nostalgic edge that brings you back to your childhood. Additionally, the acting of Sir Topham Hatt and the lead protagonists was incredible. Sadly, some of the minor characters sounded ridiculous, but this added to the fun and I simply smiled. Alongside this, the sound effects are wonderful. The crunch of the ballast and the shrill sound of each train whistle are a thing of beauty. Though the tutorials are relatively slow, they are detailed, informative and perfect for inexperienced gamers. On top of this, the excellent UI highlights the required controls and there is no way you can go wrong. Once you are up and running, you can take your newfound skills and use them in the more complex base game. Train Sim World 5 Thomas and Friends is relatively short when compared with other DLC. However, you are paying for the amazing story and the colourful action. Though replay value and longevity are a little lower than usual, you will enjoy every second. I'm no train enthusiast, but this was fun to play. The narration and upbeat scenarios are a joy to experience. Furthermore, the gentle learning curve opens the door for less able or younger gamers. I can see this collaboration expanding and more content will be the result. If you love Thomas and Friends and adore trains, this match is made in heaven. Accordingly, I recommend that you buy it. Can you make the Fat Controller happy? Hitch up your wagons, take to the rails, and get to work. Thank you for watching, and I hope you like what you've seen. If you have, give the video a like, comment below, and hit the subscribe button. Until next time, keep gaming.